The dogs are barking. It's the 4th of July. Well, hello everyone, and happy 4th of July to you. We're over here listening to fireworks going off. And of course, I'm staying home because of our little four-legged friends here. One that barks a lot, and the other one that gets really scared. It really upsets her. She's really nervous right now because all those fireworks are going off, as you can see. She doesn't understand. She just wants to tell us that they're making noise. And of course, she's making noise. But here's Tilly today, and she's just having a tough time. So what I have to do is I got to go turn the music on and just let it play, and she'll be happy afterwards because she can't hear anything but that. I have it so loud. But that's what seemed to help her. But I thought I'd do a video today, and so I put one together for you. And hopefully it'll be something to be helpful for you. I have my guitar here, my little Gibson, and I was wondering if you know anything about triads. I've found a way that you can find some triads that are centered around the shape of E when you do a bar chord for E. It's centered around that shape. But it's kind of an interesting way to approach it. And so I just want to show it to you real quick. And then you go back to your celebration. All right. So if you make an A chord, sounds like this when you bar it, okay? And what you do is at the 5th fret, you place your bar and make this E shape. And when you do, that's actually an A chord. Okay, all right. So we got that established. And we can play chords all the way up the fingerboard doing that. If this is A, then this is B. And if this is B, 1 fret up, because B to C is 1 fret up. That's a C, right? And if you come down here, that's an F. And you got G and so on. So I think that knowing how to do bar chords, it's a movable chord. You can move all over the place. Well, triads are kind of like that. They're movable, okay? And you can find them very simply using, in a sense, you're using that shape, but you're using more than that. Well, let me show you what I mean, okay? So let's say we want to find some triads for A, okay? And simply all the triad is a 3-note chord, right? The 1, the 3, and the 5. It's just 3 notes, that's it. And so to find some of these, a good way to do it, I think, it's an easy way, is first of all, find A on this low string, because you're looking for A triads. So find A on the low E, and if we go up the fingerboard, E to F, 1 fret, to G is 2 frets, and then 2 frets up more, you come to A, right? So there's your A. Now we have to find another A. Okay, so we found the first A. Let's find another note that's A. All you have to do is move over 2 strings and move up 2 frets. There we go, right there. See that? Okay, so there's an A and there's an A. That's pretty cool. So now that you know that, you can make your first triad. Okay, and how do you do that? Leave your ring finger on that second A that you found, then place your middle finger on the 3rd string, and in this case, it's going to be the 6th fret. Okay, and then take your pointer finger, put it on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and play strings 4, 3, 2, and that is an A chord. It's a triad. It uses 3 notes, the 1, the 3, and the 5, but it's an A chord. okay? So now we can find another triad simply by taking your pointer finger and rolling over onto the first string. There we go. Pick up your ring finger and then play strings 3, 2, 1. That's an A chord. So we found 2 triads just simply by finding A on this low E, finding the second A, which is always there, second string over, 2 frets up. You'll always find a duplicate note there. It works. Here's a G over 2. There it is. And you can find the triad for it. Roll over. There's 2 triads right there. Isn't that neat? I thought it was kind of neat. And so let me just show you one last thing about those triads. Now for A, we found this one, rolled over, found this one. But if you look at this barred A chord, which is simply barring at the 5th fret and making that E shape, if you look at it, you'll see all the notes are there. There's the first one right here, your pinky, your middle, and then the bar. And then the second one is there as well. So you got it right here, the middle finger in the barring of 2 notes. So it's all centered around that E shape, really. But it works, and you can find 2 triads right off for each of these notes all the way up the fingerboard. Isn't that cool? All right. Well, I thought I'd leave it right there, and I think I need to go. And hope you have a great weekend. And wherever you are in this world, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, whatever it is. All right.